Prudence, Guillaume, MCB 2010L. What is a pure culture? A pure culture is a single isolated type of bacteria. Why is it important to obtain a pure culture? A pure culture is needed to ascertain the specific type of bacteria that may be causing a patient's illness, to identify the appropriate and relevant antibiotic um, to be used against that strain of bacteria, as well as when the bacteria is identified via a pure colony or a pure culture, then doctors will be able, or medical personnel will be able to deduce any sensitivity or possible allergic reaction to prescribed antibiotics. So a streak plate can be used in order to obtain this single, isolated, pure colony. Okay. So in order to perform a streak plate, we will ensure that our area is is clean, sanitized, disinfected, using aseptic techniques. We'll ensure that our street plates are kept covered until we're about to use them. We will be using a Bunsen burner for this one. We will make sure the flame is on, and we'll ensure that our work surface contains only equipment that we are using directly for to perform the street plate. So we're going to have two different mix, an EMB mix and a TSA mix. We'll have a marker in order to write our names on the underside of both plates. We'll have a lit Bunsen burner. We'll have our bacterial culture, and we will have a loop. So first we will write our initials, the day, the date, and the type of mix on the underside edge of each jar. As I said before, we'll ensure that our Bunsen burner is lit. Next, we will reach for our loop. We will hold the loop as we would a pencil. We will dip the loop into our bacterial culture, and then we will pass it through the flame to ensure that it's not contaminated. Then we will hold our one of our plates. The other plate will be covered and away until we're going to use it next. And we will streak very gently across the upper third wheel of the plate. We will call this zone 1. We will then turn our plates, or plate singular, to a 90-degree angle. We will pass the streaking edge of the loop again through the Bunsen burner flame, and we will draw a single loop through the first third, which we call zone 1, and make sure the loop runs through zone 1 to our new third section that we are using. And then we will complete streaking that second section. We will then turn our plates again another 90-degree angle, and we will pass our streaking end of our loop through the flame of the Bunsen burner. And again, we will streak one time through zone 2 into zone 3, which is our new section. And then we will complete streaking zone 3 only. Finally, we will pass our streaking end of our loop through the Bunsen burner flame again and turn to our final 90-degree angle. We will streak once running from zone 3 into our new zone, zone 4, once only into the two zones. Then into zone 4 alone now, we will finish streaking. We will then pass our loop through the Bunsen burner, replace it, and then replace the cover of our streak plate. Um, we will put that aside and we will take up our second plate with our second mix, and we will perform all the steps again, ensuring that we follow aseptic techniques. Um, when we are complete with streaking both plates, we will place them in an incubator for 24 hours at 37 degrees Celsius. And um, then we will look at it again. When we take out both plates, we should have, we know we're successful if we're able to identify single strand, single, isolated, clearly distinguishable colonies. From this colony, how is this used? Medical personnel can is able to use the information to, one, identify the bacteria. What is the strain of bacteria causing the illness to the patient? Two, which antibiotic needs to be either developed or is already in existence that can be used to counteract or to remedy whatever illness is being caused by that bacteria. Three, to identify any other, to diagnose the illness of the person. What exactly is the illness? What exactly is the medical diagnosis? And finally, what other medication is there to assist the patient in becoming well? Um, I think I've covered all the necessary steps. What is a pure colony? Importance of the pure colony. What is the purpose of a streak plate? How to conduct a streak plate, and finally, how to use feedback from this streak plate to help our patients. Thank you.